Hello, this is Jeff Nager with the AMD World Championship of Custom Bike Building, and I'm speaking with Sam and Dondra Baldi. And this is the 72nd Sturgis Rally. We're here at Championship Hall, and I'm looking at an outstanding bike. And Sam, tell us a little bit about what we're looking at, what your inspiration of this bike is.
Well, the inspiration was basically to do something kind of over the top, more than what we had done before. This bike started out as it's an 03. It was built in 03.
And it was a custom bike when you started out.
Custom bike.
So this is the second iteration of a custom bike.
Absolutely, it's the second time around for this bike. Like I said, it was my daily rider. I rode it for 5 years, and in 08 I met a guy named Jimmy Trudorovich. He actually lives in the same town that I live in. Through a friend, and between him and I, we had the same passion, and I wanted to start off with a paint job. Of course, that always snowballs into something else, and I wanted it very clean. I wanted it very simple as far as the way it looked, but when it came to the paint job, I kind of went over the top a little bit, but that's kind of what I wanted. So.
Let's start at the front end. You know, that's a really smooth looking front end and a nice wheel set. So tell us about what your selection is there.
Well, actually the wheels are made by Rampage Wheels. It originally had an 18 or 21 in the front, and we changed that last year to a 23, completely changed the fender to a complete wraparound fender, which it didn't have before. And which of course started another paint job, and we had to redo the fender. But that also brought out, well, let's take the bike apart and let's paint the wheels while we're at it, because the name is also painted in the wheels. There's demons and devils and things like that painted in the wheels, but they're very subtle. You actually have to look right at it to see them.
And this is all in your head?
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that's in my head.
And your wife knows about this?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes, she does.
Now this bike is very pointy. So is a theme of impaling one of the themes that you were going for?
Yeah, that's always the joke when we were building the bike. That I never wanted to fall down on it because I'd have to be, basically pulled off of it because I would be impaled. But all the points are very sharp. I have scars on my legs to prove that. So and also my son, who's backed into it a couple of times, he's got some scars that he likes to show me every once in a while too. But yeah, it's very dangerous.
Well, let's talk about the mill. What have you done with the engine? What are we looking at there?
The engine is an SNS 113. It's got a cam in it. There's been some head work, so we're thinking it's putting out about 120 horsepower, 120 pounds of torque. It runs very good. It's very strong. It's very loud. Again, that's what we were looking for. So,
and I got to say that the color selection that you pulled together on the paint job it really is riveting. And I'm thinking that you've won a few awards with this bike.
Yeah, the painter, his name is Alberto Ahumada out of San Jacinto, California, and again, he's 10 minutes from where I live. So I found this really good team, very, very close. With this bike, we've won almost everything there is to win on the West Coast. It was 2011's America's Most Beautiful Motorcycle. It won first place in Laughlin. It's won Easy Rider's Best of Show. So anything, we've been very fortunate, and it's done very, very well for us.
Well, this is your first time at the World Championship, and what do you think?
It's a very nice show. I like it a lot. It's the people here have been very good to us. We kind of came in a little bit late on this. We were actually supposed to be here with another bike that didn't quite make it. And
that happens quite often, by the way.
And I brought this bike on a whim, and they asked me to bring it in, and I couldn't be happier.
Great. And are you starting to build bikes for other people?
No, not at this point. That's not to say that might not happen later on, but as of right now, we do it for ourselves, and we never sold a bike at this point. We just keep collecting them.
So what kind of inventory do you currently have?
I have an Ultra Classic it's a full custom. She actually has a full custom Pro Street bike that's also was America's Most Beautiful Motorcycle for 2012.
There's a lot of beautiful things in your garage, it sounds like.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there, and we're building number 4 right now, and that's the bike that didn't make it here. So.
All right. Well, that's the 411. I really appreciate your time. Good luck at the show. and hopefully we'll be seeing you down the road.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.